Rayan stood in the back section of the palace, staring at the creature that had emerged like drifting mist. His steps faltered, the torch in his hand trembled, his heartbeat echoed violently in his chest. That being, it was neither fully human nor entirely like a jinn. Darkness swirled within its form like the smoke of some ancient imprisoned soul struggling to break free. Rayan took a step back. The creature did not move forward, but the two blue sparks that resembled its eyes felt as if they were sinking into Rayan's heart. The wind stopped suddenly. The flame of the torch froze upright, as if the world had stopped breathing. "Who are you?" Rayan raised his sword again, but his voice no longer carried the firmness it had before. The creature slowly bowed its head. Then, from its existence came a deep, grave voice, one that was not heard by the ears, but by the soul. "You are the heir of the door no one has dared to open for centuries." Rayan's forehead deepened. "What door are you talking about?" The mysterious blue lights embedded in the walls suddenly began pulsing rapidly. Each symbol felt alive. The creature lifted a hand wrapped in mist and pointed toward the far end of the dark palace corridor. There, where the door had been sealed for centuries. A door that had never once been opened, and approaching it was forbidden even for the guards. The creature said, "The door behind which your destiny is imprisoned." Rayan pressed his lips together. There was less fear in his heart and more questions. But before he could respond, an explosion from outside shook the ground. Screams of soldiers, running footsteps, the clash of swords, everything suddenly filled the air. The creature slowly turned its head. The light of its existence began fading. "Time is running out, heir." And then it dissolved into mist. Rayan stood stunned, but the chaos outside forced him to move. The palace was under attack. And perhaps this attack was linked to that door, that secret, that creature. Rayan gripped his sword tightly and rushed outside. The moment he stepped into the palace courtyard, destruction lay before him. The sky had turned crimson. In the fierce wind, flames danced wildly. Soldiers were screaming, enemies were climbing the walls, and dust and smoke filled the air. Rayan held a wounded soldier and asked, "Who are they? Who attacked?" The injured soldier gasped. These aren't ordinary enemies. They're shadows, like humans, but not." Before he could finish, an arrow pierced his side. Rayan drew his sword in anger. Two shadowy beings leapt toward him, their eyes glowing red, their bodies made of fog, as if they were of the same kind as the creature Rayan had seen inside. Rayan swung his sword. The shining blade cut through one of the shadows, but its body scattered like smoke and reformed again. Rayan froze. "These things don't die from a sword?" Then, suddenly, one of the shadowy beings roared and lunged at Rayan. Rayan rolled on the ground to evade, but the shadow had already come dangerously close. At that very moment, lightning struck the tallest tower of the palace. A blue glow illuminated the entire courtyard. The same blue glow that had shone near the symbols on the sealed door. The shadows screamed and retreated as if the light was burning them. Ryan understood instantly. This blue light was the weakness of these dark creatures. But the question remained, where had this light come from? Who created it? His eyes lifted to the tower. There stood a thin, curly-haired old man. His hands were raised toward the sky. The old man shouted, "Ryan, open that door! The entire attack is because of it!" Ryan froze for a moment. The truth was now clear. The attack on the palace was actually for him, and that ancient sealed door was the key to his destiny.